Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready for another chance? Angel Pagan. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Designated hitter.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lays off 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. Victor Martinez, a 3-run shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Now batting.
Into the box, Tyler Collins. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends the streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Moustakas is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers are out in front, 8-0. Stepping in, Josh Reddick.
Leading
as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1 down the third baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
In now, Brian McCann. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The left fielder,
Digging
3.
in to try it again. Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Collins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Chris Davinsky answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Davinsky.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Ian Kinsler.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Eight runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone! A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in now, Angel
Right fielder,
Pagan.
Angel
As he
Pagan.
takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Catcher.
Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box, Victor Martinez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Ready once again, Tyler Collins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch popped up. Bregman is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 11 and the Astros nothing. In now, George
Leading
Springer.
off the 4th inning,
He's 0 for 1 thus
fielder,
far.
George Springer.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive, look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Catcher.
Digging in for his second at bat, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled back. None out. Runners at first and second. Ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Collins. Oh, no, it drops. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box, Carlos Correa hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here but hangs on for the first out. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Settling in now, Carlos Beltran. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And that's in there for strike one.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Pagan has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers lead this one 11-3. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Mike Moustakas.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a flare out toward right center. Reddick coming on. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, Angel Pagan.
Digging in and looking for more, Angel Pagan. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have to play this out around the 362 sign. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Detroit is out in front, 14-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, in trouble for Ramirez. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Brian McCann is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
1-2. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Nori Aoki. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Pagan has a read on it, and that retires the side. Astros leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Michael Feliz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this will land foul. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Tyler Collins. A swinging bunt to the mound. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Ready with the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Alexi Ramirez. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Astro error, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tigers are out in front, 15-3. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Avila corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set perfectly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Collins ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he rips it on the ground to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
In now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
The 0-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 15-5. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers on base.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter